Okay, this is really cool. You can actually see stage 3, stage 1 gives you 3 LYNX tokens, 6, and then 1 repair kit and 15. So you really want to get that full 15 if you can. Alright. Now, where the hell... Oh, is this the one with the seats in it? They're giving me access to this damn thing this early? That's a surprise. I just don't see where the entrance... Well... Okay, the entrance is here. Okay, so they're kind of giving me access to this thing this early. But, I'm pretty sure it's the stripped-down version. Like, heavily so? Yeah, it's super stripped down. Well, it works for me. I don't really care. Let's see. The airlock goes in the barge. Interesting. Let's start by cutting the floor off this thing. It'll be so much easier to dissect. Let's see. I'm going to turn the music volume back up. I think it was really loud for that singular song. But then otherwise has quieted considerably. I'll keep the sound effects low, though. There are a couple of loud things. And also, I don't know about you guys. I am just not a big fan of sound effects in games. Like, it's weird. Like, sound effects are important. You need to have them. But... considering how easy it is... how easy it is. How repetitive they are. There we go. That's... I was thinking more how easy that was. But like sound effects, you hear them over and over and over again, and it's just like putunk, putunk, putunk over and over again. Like, I think this is part of the reason why I never got into competitive shooters, is that like, you need to have the audio on, but boy, it's not much to listen to. There we go. I cannot wait till we get tethers, though. Alright. So unfortunately, there's going to be a lot of stuff that we have to just huck into the furnace. Just to get it out of my way. Wait, I forgot.
Nice work. Got that pretty quickly. Now let me teach you about the kiosk. Once the training wheels come off, LYNX regulations mean you gotta cover your own oxygen and fuel costs. That's the way things go. Turning it on now. Now no need to panic, they'll last you a good while. But if you end up running out, you gotta go top up at the kiosk over there. Let's have a look.
I guess I should probably start doing the tutorial instead of just ripping these things apart, kind of. I think it illustrates how repetitive your work is. Yeah. You mean, like, my job or inside this game? Because I think both are true. I don't know. Helmet light. Is that 5? Oh, yeah. I can't turn on a flashlight. I should probably just keep that on.
Good stuff, Cody. Pretty easy, right? Alright. I'll leave you to it. We'll chat again when you hit the next rank. Weaver out.
Demo charges. But it won't let me buy tethers.
Have a nice
Rude.
day.
Yeah, can you still use the tether to Spider-Man around? Yup. Yeah, you absolutely can hurdle yourself forward. Did Wander also turn off the fuel costs? I don't think I can. I turned off oxygen. But I don't think I can turn off fuel.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Maybe it turned off. I didn't see anything talking about fuel costs at the very least. So I think I'm just going to ignore the trash. Wherever that ends up, that ends up. It's not worth anything anyway. I'm going to go into the options for a second. Controls. Key mapping. Okay, we want to do break. Okay, there we go. Yeah, pressing control is kind of hard on my finger. I'd much rather hold another button. Q and E is weird. It makes sense for slowing down, like, in the middle of, like, while you're actually out and flying around in the world. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you're, let's see, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense when you're kind of in the thick of things, trying to just brace yourself so you can launch something out. Speaking of... Okay, my mouse has been freaking out constantly here, and I'm not really sure why. I'll, like, grab something and then suddenly just be looking in a different direction. I don't know if it's my sensitivity or what. Oh, no, you know what it is? It's the lock-on. This tries to lock on to certain targets. And that's what's throwing me off. I wonder if I can turn that off. Because I don't remember this having as aggressive of lock-on.
Material deposited.
Okay. Let's see if we can... Yeah, whole thing's a cut point. Okay, now, pretty sure this says barge, yeah? Yeah, it is absolutely trying to lock onto things. Let's see if that's in the options, because if I can turn that off, that'd actually be really nice. No, I can't. That's weird.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
But, yeah, so, like, I will grab something and it will try and lock on to nearby objects and wig my camera out. Yeah, there's key mapping there, but that doesn't handle
Salvage secured.
at least what I'm looking for. Let's see. It's fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of like a... Why is this a thing? Okay. Now this door is loose, but I can't get access to it. Oh. Woo. Okay, so it's like, it's slightly loose. But without tethers, I don't think I'm going to be able to move this or remove this. Here. I know of some other ways in. Yeah, I guess time to find out if there's an actual reactor on this. I guess I could have checked the scanner, but, like, I don't know. It's kind of one of those where I still remember almost all of how this game works and, like, a lot of the layouts. It's really just a couple of the later end ships that I do not remember. Okay, and this is a little loud. Let's bump it down to, like, 75. 75 seems reasonable. When you grab something, it might be trying to snap to the place where it's supposed to go. Yeah, I think so. It's not a big deal. It's just one of those where I'm just thrown off by it a little whenever it happens. It's like, ah. I probably should have checked to see if that had anything terribly useful on it.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
I don't know. Maybe it is just like something wrong with my mouse or mouse compatibility.
Salvage gained. Credits
Yeah,
awarded.
it just kind of every once in a while just shifts my mouse over and it's like, huh? What this happen? Why is this happening? What are you doing? Well, either it's a bug they'll fix or it's something wrong with my computer itself, at which point, I don't know. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's not really impeding me, it's just confusing. Let's see. Okay. So the big problem is getting into this thing's superstructure is kind of tough. I mean, I could delete a door. But I don't want to do that. It used to be... I think that's actually why I avoided this ship. I can't remember if there was an easy shortcut. Or if it's something I'm forgetting.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted.
Pop
Credits
that off.
transferred.
Oh, could have opened the doors if I'd used the controls. Oh shit, you're right! I totally forgot about that. That yes, I ripped off the control panels that let me open these doors. I'm just so used to ripping everything apart without even braining, period. Let's see, what is my objective? I don't think I have one. Oh, if you disable the reactor, doors no longer work. So I guess it wouldn't matter. There's no reactor on this ship. Alright. I guess we'll just go with the easy option of just delete door.
I see some potential fire hazards in there, so watch out, Cutter. Be careful not to cut or bump oxygen tanks, fuel tanks, or fuel lines. If there are flammable objects nearby, those flames can spread pretty quick-like.
Okay. There we go. Can you do a sideways cut not to melt the whole door? I mean, I could, but, like, the door is 7 kilograms of nothing valuable. I love the fact that I can cut both of these without actually touching a single other thing. Now, time for a risky shot. It's not that risky. There we go. Probably start down here. Let's see. Ooh, this is going to take a little while. I look forward to having tethers and all of the various upgrades here. Mostly tethers, but everything else is nice too.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Give me that sweet cash. Hell yeah. I am 90% certain these lights are, like, not worth anything.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Alright. Slowly yoink this away. Okay, so fuel still ticks down, we just don't have to worry about oxygen. I don't actually remember what happens when that runs out.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
I don't remember there being a switch. So do I just pull this off? I guess the answer is yes. Hey look, door controls.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage gains observed.
That's interesting that they go along to the side. Okay. Let's hold off on grabbing the other one. We do have some more space, though, which is quite nice. There we go. I have no idea how I'm gonna get the airlock out. But you know what? That's a problem for slightly future Wanderbot. Usually I think what I would do is just chuck the airlock. Oh, okay. Yeah, why does it do that? I don't know. Maybe it is actually... Nope. I don't know. I have no idea what my cursor is locking onto, but it is problematic and confusing.
Credits awarded.
There we go. Alright, what else we got here?
Salvage
I think
secured.
the rest of this
Count
back...
credit applied.
Yeah, the rest of this back can go straight into the, processor. Only immediate problem is... it's stinking big. I think we'll be okay. This is why I love tethers. Game, why is tether not default? Tether is best tool. Oh well. Well, that did kind of throw this place off axis for a second. That actually opens it up. I don't like how the ships are always straight on. Putting it at a diagonal actually makes it, I think, a little easier for me. Now, do I have access to the front? I kinda do. Also, nice bonus, we got rid of all of the, we got rid of all the flammables, so I don't have to worry as much. Okay, anything else here? On this side. I always like getting both of these in one cut without somehow touching the rest of the ship. Makes no dang sense, but I love it. Bam! Alright. Now this gives me some space to play with. And yeah, we've wasted almost nothing.
Valuable object processed.
Yeah, cut the glass out. Yeah, I'll get to it. I don't know if there's anything hanging out in the cockpit this time. Let's see. Okay. So the airlock is supposed to go in the barge. But, like... I have no clue if that's ever worth it. Well, maybe it is. Maybe they actually made it easier to remove the airlocks. Whoa. Concerning? Okay. Airlock actually has cut points now. That's really nice. Removing these things was always a small nightmare, and that's super handy.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I still would like to salvage some ships that have been, like, damaged. You know, all of these just look like
Ship salvaged in full. Credits applied.
whoever was in charge of them is just like, oh yeah, no,
Awarded.
we don't really need this anymore. We're just gonna get rid of it. Which, like, is fine, but it'd be kind of neat to actually have to scrap some ships that have been wrecked. Okay, So I am too weak. I'm too weak for that. But that's okay. Just cut through this whole business. Okay. Got a couple of these sections. I just gotta cut this thing in half. I guess it's easier to do it from the inside, now that I'm thinking about it. Because that's where the structure is. Okay, well... no, not quite. Oh, it's this stupid thing. Still holding you together. This little bit. There we go. Now let's not be inside this thing when we fire it into the furnace, because that would be bad. Yeah, damage chips is on the roadmap for later. Yeah, I figured as much. But, like, it would be kind of cool if you'd like hear like a report on the radio or something, or somebody talking about like this big battle that happened, and then you're immediately like, you know, within a couple of contracts, being given tasks to actually salvage the wrecked ships. Oh, you know what? Instead of going through the door,
Material processed. Credits deposited.
we got a couple of things here. Because I know an amount of this goes into the furnace. I think most of this should go into the processor, though. Yeah, with story mode release, they might. I'm looking forward to that. To seeing where story mode works. Did they add any new gadgets, or is gameplay largely the exact same as it was in early access? Because I know for me, one of the big things that I was hoping for is that they would add like a bunch of new goodies. Hey, thank you, John Rolfe, for the 10-month resub. Glad to finally catch a stream. Yeah. Glad you could make it. We're having a chill day. I am sleepy. Are you serious? Okay, so I don't think they fixed this. Yeah, this glass is not connected anywhere. Perfect with every cut. They do have demo charges, which... There we go. Yeah, so they never fixed that section, but that's okay. Oh.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
This never made it in. I'll have to look at the to-do list for this game. Because I feel like there's probably some more magic things that we haven't even seen yet.
Deposit accepted.
Okay. Ah, there's the rest of the class. Usually I kind of skip the glass. I don't actually know how worth it is. I guess we can check pretty easily. Because time is money, and it's kind of one of those where it's like, yeah, I mean, it's nice to get all these lockers, but does it actually get me much? Because I almost feel like once I hit 3 on that meter in the bottom, that's the point where I just check out and don't even think about the rest. Because anything past this point is just value, but no links points. But I guess I gotta pay attention for certs. Because I think certs used to require X amount of barge, furnace, so on and so forth.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
And so I remember specifically going for the storage containers, not because I actually needed the value, but because they got me certs. Okay. Well, on this logic, we're just gonna fire this into the processor. Get in there faster.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
What's left? Is this nacelle? Oh, they changed how this works now. This makes a lot more sense. What is the thing that I haven't deposited yet? Well, whatever is left, it's probably just the trash that's floating around. At which point, like, very difficult for me to care. Okay. Oh, it just says destroyed. I really wish it would say how much I lost. How much was the glass worth? Glass. 80 kilograms. Worth 50,000. It's kind of nice. What else do we have? Yeah, the equipment mounts. It's kind of worth something. Seats. Seats are worth more than the glass. I don't actually see where they are. Nor do I care too much. Oh, storage bin. Or, I mean, if I care about money, sure. But I think as soon as I hit rank 3, then I just peace out. Oh! Mastery points from credits, though. So that's where the last bits kind of matter. Okay, message received from Foreman blah blah blah. Evening, Cutter. You've been doing great with onboarding so far. Really impressed with your skills. Putting you for some proper ships. Mackerel, class, light cargo, and station hoppers. Mackerels are the most common ship among the colonies. They come in all kinds of models. The ones we get were decommissioned since they can't ride the rail anymore. Railgate strength got juiced a couple years back, and these babies can't take it. Light cargo model is usually used to haul civilian cargo around, so expect some weird stuff floating around in there. Now the station hoppers, those give me a bit of nostalgia. Those were people movers. Sometimes you'll crack into one that still has power and see old ads playing in the terminals. You know, got a crack in your mask, got a tear in your suit, buy LYNX branded gear for your hard-earned loot. You might start to see fire hazards show up. I'll help you when you get there. This'll be fun. LYNX is committed to ensuring shipbreakers are exposed to hazard levels in ships only according to their proficiency level and median estimated emotional adjustment time should death occur related to these hazards. If you've reached clearance for hazard level 2, you may begin to encounter fire hazards in the form of fuel or flaming objects. Attention, causing LYNX equipment or salvage goods to be damaged by fire hazards will result in credit deductions, as well as damage to or destruction of your LYNX spare. Okay. Interest. Ugh. Let's see, was there anything else? Not overwhelmingly. Okay. Now we've completed the tutorial, I guess. But I still can't buy equipment. But at the very least, I can place sticker. Oh, on my cutter. That's cute. I kind of like that, actually. Alright, certification. So what do we need for rank 4? Does it even say? No. Oh, start ship. Ship catalog. Which one of these gets me the most? That's what I always check. For better or worse. Unfortunately, all of the ships are kind of the same anyway.